welcome back to my YouTube channel, All-in-One Academy Educator. In previous video, you would have gone through real numbers part 1. In today's video, we're going to learn about real number part 2. So that is about revisiting irrational number. So let us see what we're going to learn about irrational numbers. Irrational numbers means a number which cannot be written in the form of P by Q. So now let us see how to prove an irrational number. So let us take one example here. Prove that root 5 is irrational. If they ask a question like this, how to prove root 5 is irrational? See, I am going to use one method called as a contradiction method. What exactly the meaning of contradiction method means? Already that statement is proved. We are going to take the statement and we are going to prove the another statement. The proven statement used to prove the another statement is nothing but contradiction. So let us see. So first, let us assume root 5 is rational. What is the first step? Let us assume root 5 is rational. Next, root 5 equals a by b, where a and b are co-prime. What is a and b? A and b are co-prime. B does not belongs to 0. Now you will arrive with a doubt. What is the meaning of co-prime? Co-prime means the factor is 1. It cannot be more than that. What is the meaning of co-prime? The factor is 1. And b does not belongs to 0. Next step, we are going to cross multiply. Root 5b equals a. Got it, children? Now what we are going to do here is, we are going to do square on both sides. That is SBS. Square on both sides. Root 5b whole square equals a square. We are going to get 5b square equals a square. What we are getting? 5b square equals a square. We are going to get now b square equals a square by 5. So we have one theorem in your first chapter. Based on that theorem, I can write if a square divides 5, then a divides 5. So what I have written? If a square divides 5, then a divides 5. By this we can assume that a is a multiple of 5. Am I right? A is a multiple of 5. That is, a is equals to 5c. So a is a multiple of 5. I can write a is equals to 5c. Again square on both sides. You're gonna get a square equals 5c whole square. That means a square equals 25c square. What is a square, children, here? 5b square equals a square. Can I substitute in place of a square as 5b square? I'm asking you. Can we substitute? Yes. So in place of a square, I'm substituting 5b square equals 25c square. I will get b square equals 25c square by 5. Yes or no? Now we're gonna get b square is equals to 5c square. B square by 5 equals c square. Before we got a square by 5. Now we have got b square by 5. Again by the same theorem I can write if b square divides 5, then b divides 5. By this, what we can assume? A and b have the factors 5. You have to write, therefore a and b have common factor 5. But before only I said a and b are co-prime. But what we have got here? A and b have common factor 5. By this what we can conclude? We can conclude that a and b are not co-prime. Therefore, this proves our assumption. This proves that our assumption is wrong. I repeat again. We got here a square by 5. That means a is a factor of 5. B is a factor of 5. But co-prime means you should have always the factor as 1. Therefore, A and B have common factor 5. A and B are not a co-prime. This proves that our assumption is wrong. Therefore, by contradiction. By what? By contradiction. By contradiction, we can say root 5 is irrational. What is root 5? Root 5 is irrational. So this is how you need to write step by step in your CBSE exam, which is very, very important for your exam. Got it? How to prove root 5 is irrational? If you have any doubt, you can go through the step one by one. The same way you're going to write in your exam. This is one method of sum in revisiting irrational number. So there is another method with rational and irrational with addition, rational and irrational with subtraction, rational and irrational with multiplication, rational and irrational with division. That will be going through. So previously we have done root 5. In exam they can ask root 3 or root 2 or whatever the numbers. The same method, in place of 5 you substitute the 3 or 2. If they give with the sum or subtractions or an addition, how to do that? This is very easy compared to that. So you have to understand step by step, so you will get an idea. So let us get back to the question. Prove that 2 plus root 3 is irrational. The same procedure we are going to write. Let us assume 2 plus root 3 is rational. Let us assume 2 plus root 3 is rational. So by that I can write 2 plus root 3 equals a by b. The same sentence where a and b are co-prime and b does not belongs to 0. This is the first step, must and should you need to write in your exam. The second step, what you have to do here is, listen carefully. 2 plus root 3 equals a by b. Now root 3 equals a by b. Transpose plus 2 towards the right hand side. It will changes the sign to minus 2. Now cross multiply. Root 3 equals a minus 2b by b. A minus 2b by b. Since we have expressed in terms of a by b, we can say that therefore it is an not an rational number. Why? Because root 3, what did we prove in the previous theorem? We have proved that root 3 is what? We try to prove it as irrational only, right? Now we can write since root 3 is in the form of a by b, this proves that our assumption is wrong. Our assumption is wrong. By contradiction, we can say that 2 plus root 3 is irrational. Understood? These are the small steps that you need to write. Why? Because root 3 we already proved, right? So root 3, root 5, root 7 is already proved it's an irrational. Since it is irrational and a by b is rational, there is no equal sign. Can irrational number becomes rational number? It's not at all possible. That's why we can say since root 3 is in the form of a by b, this proves that our assumption is wrong. By contradiction, root 3 is irrational. Reason: irrational number cannot be written in the form of a by b. Please understand this step. Got it? Similarly, we have here with respect to subtraction. Same procedure again. Let us assume 3 minus root 2 is rational. Got it, children? Let us assume 3 minus root 2 is rational. 3 minus root 2 equals a by b, where a and b are co-prime, and b does not belongs to 0, and b does not belongs to 0. Got it? Similar step now. 3 minus root 2 equals a by b. See, whenever you are transposing, please understand and transpose. So here 3 should be written as it is. A by b I am going to transpose towards the left hand side. It will become minus a by b, and minus root 2 I am transposing towards the right hand side. Got it? Now cross multiply, you will get 3b minus a by b equals root 2. Again the same logic as we have written in the previous one. That is, what you gonna write here? We gonna write that since root 2 is in the form of a by b, this proves that our assumption is wrong. By contradiction, root 2 is irrational. The same sentence you gonna write and keep in your exam. You may arise a question, why, how, like that. See, root 2 cannot be written in the form of a by b. This is rational, this is irrational. Both cannot be equal. That is the reason we are going to write that sentence. So this is very important concept for your exam. The fundamental theorem of arithmetic also, and irrational number also. Okay children, thank you all for watching this video. Kindly subscribe my channel and keep on supporting. And in the upcoming videos, we will be seeing the remaining part of the real numbers. Thank you.